Okay, so we're gonna do a video today, and I just figured out a book online so you guys can see what I'm reading now. So this is chapter 4, lesson 4, chapter 8, Native Americans and the Trail of Tears. The Cherokee may have carried baskets like this when they were forced to leave their homelands. The Cherokee is a Native American group you hear about a lot. And there's President James Monroe in 1817. After the War of 1812, the United States entered what some people called an era of good feelings. People felt proud of their country and disagreed about fewer national issues than they had before. If you did not watch the 3 videos I posted, I believe it was 3, about the War of 1812, I felt like the 3 videos really explained quickly what we read about, and I felt like the book was a little bit confusing because it was like France versus Britain, but we got involved, and then we were in a war with Britain, and then we're like, where's France with this? And I just felt like the videos were really helpful. So hopefully you watched those. And if you didn't, please go do that. The Monroe Doctrine. James Monroe became president in 1817. Although some people within the country felt united, President Monroe faced tough issues of foreign policy. Foreign policy is the actions a government takes in relation to the other governments and nations. At the time, Russia claimed territory in present-day Alaska. Monroe did not want Russia expanding its land claims near the United States. Also, several former Spanish colonies had recently become independent countries. Monroe worried that Spain might try to invade or reclaim those former colonies. So we're fighting with Britain, we're fighting with France, we're fighting with Spain. In 1820, we're really not fighting with France too much, but we were fighting because we were also working with Britain. So sorry. In 1823, Monroe made an important speech to the Congress of the United States known as the Monroe Doctrine. His message warned European nations to stay out of the Western Hemisphere. The American continents, Monroe said, are not to be considered as a subject for future colonization of European powers. Remember, back then it was really popular for the Europeans to just go to an area and colonize it. And a colony is an area a land ruled by a body far away from it. So Australia used to be a British colony. Hong Kong, India, they were English colonies. If you go to the Caribbean, some of them speak French because they were French colonies. So what he was saying is, hey, Europe, you're done taking us over. We're Americans now. Let me see. I'm trying to get good at turning the page here. His foreign policy, a generalization, is being like that he doesn't want anyone stepping on his toes. America's America. Conflict over Florida. Florida was also a source of conflict between the United States and Spain. In 1817, Spain ruled Florida. That's why there's this Spanish influence. And a large part of what today is the southwestern United States. For many years, many enslaved Africans had escaped to Florida. Some of them lived with the Seminole people. I want to make sure I'm saying that right, and this is embarrassing because you guys are on. I think you can see everything I'm doing. And now you can see what I'm reading, so it's extra paranoid because I have to say everything right. Seminole, okay. The Seminole people. Americans believed that the Seminoles were attacking settlers in Georgia. Monroe sent Andrew Jackson, the hero of the War of 1812, to stop the Seminoles. Jackson not only defeated the Seminoles, but he also captured the city of Pensacola. Because of these attacks, Spain decided that Florida was too difficult to defend. In 1819, Spain sold Florida to the United States for $5 million. So we bought a lot of the Western United States from France, and now we're buying it from Spain. Jackson's victory in Florida made him popular. Jackson had grown up on the Carolina frontier. Ordinary people, especially those in the West, felt like he was one of them. As Western territories became states, Western voters played a key role in national elections. I'm going to stop there.